This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey, it's your epic hero, Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hey everybody, it's a new edition of the Wrestling POV podcast. I am your host, the $50 man, Clay Cummings, along with my two partners in crime, the gentleman, Elio Canella, or the Dean. I forgot that, wow.
What's going on?
When did he become a gentleman?
You're going old school.
I'm going old school. I'm going old school here.
Hey, I just barely met him. When did he become a gentleman?
The
Jeez.
gentleman isn't with me anymore.
That's
I
right. Hey,
fired
Dean.
that guy.
Hey, I've tried to catch you on people. I really did.
He's like, all these guys, I'm a sexy bitch.
There you go. There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. And along with the Scorpion King, Chris Peterson.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have Tony Diaz with us tonight. He decided to set sail, and he is now in somewhere over in a boat. There you go.
He's
where
in
Tony
Margaritaville. That's where he at.
That is true.
He's
That
making a
is
bunch
true.
of mojitos.
Right. Well, he deserves it, man. He does. So let's get on with it, shall we? Let's go ahead and start off with the All In that happened over the past weekend. Solid pay-per-view all around, I thought.
Yeah. I like the pay-per-view. It was really good.
Yeah.
I just have a problem with the 0 hour. Why would you have the return of Jamie Hayter on the pre-show?
On the right? What the disrespect there?
She's a former women's champion. Have her return after the Tony Storm match. I mean, she was a champion. So
Well,
Exactly.
the way I got it from seeing it, when Jimmy Hayter came down, it's because Saraya was talking a lot of shit.
yeah,
So she had problems with Saraya. Okay, so what I was looking right now while watching AEW, she had problems with Saraya, with Ruby Soho, and then who was the other one?
oh, who's
Wasn't it Tony Storm?
Yes, because that was
she
the
had problems
original
with all
group.
three of them.
Right.
So Saraya came out talking a lot of crap, but Saraya had her family in there. So don't get me wrong, I'm calling Jamie Hayter a badass right now, dude. I
Yeah.
love the way she handled that shit.
right?
And then she even slapped Saraya's mama.
right.
She got that same barbecue so good, make you want to slap your mama.
And so
Right.
Saray was about to do something. Jamie Hayter just turns around and Saray just backs up.
Oh, she threw that other chick right into the lion's den right there for Jamie Hayter.
That she did.
And she did it tonight too.
Right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and start. The first match was the London ladder match for the AEW World Trios Championship. Solid match here. Good way to start out the show, which I thought was weird with the whole the team who won, the BBC.
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either. But the fact that Moxley wasn't involved and Pac is like, wait a minute. I'm not upset that Pac's in the group. It's just kind of weird to me. And
Right.
what we've been saying is like Moxley, is he jumping over?
Hint.
Right?
Hint.
But
He's
was
already.
on, he was
Go
on AEW tonight, though.
Well, he's hinting from what I'm getting at, and I've seen going through internet chats and everything, that he's getting fed up with AEW and he wants to go back to his home of WWE. Remember,
I
I
would
mentioned
love
that
that.
to you.
I mean,
Yes.
anything's
that would be crazy because Roman's in need of some help.
Mm-hmm.
anything's
Right.
possible. I mean, even though his contract ends in 27, there's always a way to get around that.
Yeah, we all
There
know
is.
that contracts can be bought out. It doesn't matter.
Look what happened to Andrade. I'm just saying,
Yep.
he was signed for a while, and then now where he is,
Yep.
WWE. But this was a solid match overall. Don't really have much to say about it. Just good match to start the show,
Mhm.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next match for the AEW Women's World Title. Timeless Tony Storm versus Mariah May.
I know we all don't like the gimmick. Even I'm getting tired of the gimmick, and I get it.
Yeah.
But that entrance was great. I mean, 1929 Wembley Stadium.
This
No,
was great.
1924 Wembley Stadium. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I see what they did there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah, all around, this match was great from the entrances to the end of the show.
And that power
Mariah
cover
May.
and Mariah May getting busted open.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Crazy. Mariah May comes out, new women's champion.
Yep.
I'm excited for that. I really am. Something different that AEW really hasn't done. So
Can't
I'm
wait
excited
to see
for
what
that.
she's going to do with it.
Absolutely. Do you see another match coming between these two? I really hope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, this is
But
only their first one, right?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. This was the first
so,
one.
So you see a rematch here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tony Storm's going to have to come up with a different gimmick than what she's got. She's got to change it up.
I hope so. I'm like Elio. I'm getting tired of seeing timeless Tony Storm. Like something close to it, but not, what she's doing now.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Deranged Tony Storm?
That could work, and she could pull it off.
Like
I really think she could.
She can go out Joan Crawford.
Yeah, there you go. I was about to say
And
Joan Crawford, the
lose
Joan
her-
Crawford
lose her
Tony
shit.
Storm. She breaks out the
Going on
wire coat
backwards
hangers.
spiral. No wire hangers.
No wire coat hangers. Ah!
All right.
That'll be her gimmick. Instead of a shoe, she breaks out the wire coat hanger.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Next match we had for the FTW Championship, Hook versus Chris Jericho.
Tony's
Not
gonna
a good
hate
match.
this one.
This one
buddy.
made me mad.
It did me too. Why did Taz have to get involved in it?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the part that made
You
me
know
mad.
why
Like, what
Taz
the
had to get involved with it, because it was 3-on-1.
No, stay in
You know what?
commentator.
I hate to do this,
Damn
but
it.
I'm actually Tony's gonna hate me. He's gonna freaking put me in the book probably. But in all honesty, I can understand why Taz freaking backed up Hook, because Hook was getting his butt stomped and didn't have nobody coming out for his backup. So who's the one to his rescue? His daddy.
Of course, Daddy there to save the day.
Of course,
and,
Daddy didn't have his son.
and
But
steal
all
the
he did, the
spotlight.
only thing I saw him pull the guy down from the ring. That's it, and knock him down. That's what helped Hook out.
Yeah,
Other than that, Hook was taking care of business himself.
But then also what he said, I made up these rules myself. So you know what? I'm gonna do something.
Mhm.
What?
God. I mean, this match honestly could have been on Dynamite, in my own opinion.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great. It wasn't something that Jericho would want to do, is to put over Hook. I can see why he's doing that. And it's just, I don't know. Again, FTW champion Hook. Whoop-de freaking do. At the end of the day, I don't know what else. There's not much else to say about this with me.
Right?
Honestly.
Well, with me, he's got to go for some different belt than the FTW. Come on.
That he does. But I can see him holding that belt for another fucking year, and I don't know. Until somebody else comes up with another gimmick for it.
Right.
So, hopefully this is the end of Jericho's learning tree. Honestly. Can we be done with the learning tree now?
Well, the way it's going right now tonight, I don't think so.
No, it probably won't be. But anyway, you can always hope. Next match, the three-way dance for the AEW World Tag Titles between FTR, the Young Bucks, and the Acclaimed. To me, this was an okay match. I think it could have went better, but this still was a solid match between these three teams.
It was all right.
It was okay. It was nothing special.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I don't mean to say it that like bad, but I'm just like,
no. It was just okay. Like there was nothing that stood out.
No, not to me. And of course, it's the Young Bucks get the win here, retain the tag titles. They got to do something else with it, though. I feel like when they're tag champs, they don't do much with it. That's just where I see it. It's like they don't do that much with them. There's not much said with the story. It's just, they got tag titles. Okay.
Yeah.
They're EVPs. Okay. Like I don't know. But no, this was okay. This was all right. Next match, the Casino Gauntlet match, which you had a lot of guys.
That's the one we didn't know who was really getting in the match.
Yeah.
No.
It was supposed to be 21 and it ended up being 12.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Exactly.
From 21 to 12.
But this was a better night than I thought it would be.
I agree with you.
Especially when Nigel McGuinness and when Zack Sabre Jr. got in there.
Yes, that's true too. But Cage gets the victory here. Guaranteed world title opportunity.
Yeah. We
shall see what happens from here. Next match for the AEW American Championship, now International Championship. Will Ospreay versus MJF.
I actually liked the match. That was a real good match.
Yes. Especially with the part where Daniel Garcia comes out.
Yep. I was trying to figure out who that was when he came out, and I'm like I told you, I'm barely getting to AEW, and now I'm watching it more often, and I'm getting into it with all the wrestlers. So hopefully now.
Yeah, this was really good. I think this rivalry will continue, but I just hope and pray they don't flip-flop the titles like that from American to International and just keep the International title as it should be and just keep it from there. This match was really good.
MJF was the one to make it the American title.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So he did it as a heel.
Sure.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I did it. But with Will Ospreay bringing it back, that I think it's going to stay that way.
I hope so. I really do. How can we forget Ricochet debut in AEW? Also mentioned that during this pay-per-view. Was it really a shock though? No. I didn't think much either. It was just there. Surprising he kept the name though. Ricochet. Do you guys have any idea like behind that?
I thought I read that where apparently they're now allowed to keep their name if their WWE name if they leave the company. But then I also read that's not true. So I don't know which way they go with that.
Well, what about switching a little bit and then I'll be coming back to it. What about, figure Kairi Sane, New Japan Pro Wrestling. She was Kairi Sane there. She leaves New Japan and goes into WWE. She's Kairi Sane. Still Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
So it could be the same thing for Ricochet. See?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it's not led by Vince McMahon anymore. If it was led by Vince McMahon, he'd be like, no, you can't take your freaking name. That's copyrighted with WWE.
Yeah.
Right. Which is like ridiculous to me. If you're using your own name, I know Ricochet's not his real name. Chill out, people. But still, like others, like Kairi Sane or other people like that. So hopefully Ricochet gets good opportunity in AEW. Hopefully he doesn't fall flat like the rest of WWE guys that went to AEW. But we shall see. I think he's super talented. I really do.
I was impressed with freaking what he was doing on the pay-per-view.
Absolutely.
He looked like he looked like he got more into it than he was doing in WWE with a creativity side.
I mean, he might have more leeway on it. Like we've said before, he might have more into his character, more of what he wants to do, that sort of thing. So I'm happy for him. If he's happy, I'm happy. So be it. Next match. Oh boy. Mercedes Moné versus Britt Baker for the TBS Championship.
This could have been so much better. I mean, the build-up,
I got pissed on that one.
The contract signing was fine. Well, like we all know how contract signings turn out. But the build-up was good, but then the match itself could have been so much better.
It could have been.
Britt should have won it.
Yeah.
I believe Britt should have won it.
I agree too. Honestly, with the match going in, I feel like Britt had major the advantage throughout. I mean, Mercedes had her hits here and there. But I don't know. I just have a feeling this was more of Mercedes Moné saying, "Hey, I'm gonna be TBS champion for a while, and that's how it's gonna be." I just feel like that's how she is.
That's what it looked like.
And Britt, I'm telling you, man, she deserves that. She deserves that belt. But it is what it is.
I believe there's going to be a sequel on that shit.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, this was a solid match. Yeah, looking more into this rivalry as well. So hopefully it does.
Well, hopefully Britt's listening. If she is, Britt, make it a steel cage match.
There you go.
I would love
steel
that.
cage match where the other girl is not involved. That way you can get Monet on your own and beat the crap out of her.
Right.
No, and
right.
see, but a cage where they have the roof. So even if Camille tries to get involved, you can't climb up and over the top because there's a roof.
Exactly. That's why I like the steel cage. Yep. You do the steel cage, you can't get out.
Right. There you go. Next match for the TNT Championship match in a coffin match. Darby Allin versus Jack Perry. What the fuck was this? I mean, I get it. They had to cut it short because of the main event. I will understand that. Darby Allin comes out with thumbtacks on his face. Why?
Wait, did he came out like that?
Because yes, in his entrance, he had thumbtacks all over his face. What does that prove to me?
Because when the camera did a close up on him, I'm like, okay, he must have got those thumbtacks when Jack Perry thumbtacks out in the ring on the mat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're saying that he came out with them during his entrance.
Came out on the skateboard down the ramp. Thumbtacks were covering his face.
Jeez.
I'm like, that made no sense. It made no sense.
It didn't make no sense for that.
No. Then the match goes on. They have the coffin match in a short match, if you want to make it a coffin match. And then here come the Young Bucks after Jack Perry gets the win, which, okay, whatever. He wins the TNT belt, so what? And then after the Young Bucks pour gas on Darby Allin, here comes his best buddy Sting. And, of course, he makes an appearance.
And of course, Tony had to jump in.
Oh, of course. They had to do it. I'm like, oh, my God. And so he saves Sting, and they go off into the sunset. I don't know. To me, this match was the worst of the night.
Yep.
I'll be completely honest with you. It just, from start to finish, it was one of those that made me upset, made me pissed.
And the crowd with the chants, with the fuck CM Punk chants.
Riot Perry. That's the only thing. Like, to me, that was the only reaction that people were going to with this match. It wasn't what was happening in the ring.
Nope.
It was to Jack Perry and CM Punk. It's like, come on. Now, I don't know. This match to me was not that great at all. Again, another match that could have been on Dynamite very easy.
Yep.
So, there you go. And last, but certainly not least, for the AEW World Title, Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson. What a match. What a fucking moment.
Well deserved.
Yes. With me, though, it's like having your kids and wife at ringside, seeing you get busted open like that, seeing you get your ass kicked, and then the triumph of Bryan Danielson coming out, Super Bryan, as I would say, in this match. Him winning the world title, that was one of the best moments AEW has ever had.
Yeah.
By far. No more deserving, let me tell you, than Bryan Danielson.
Yep. And what did we say he was going to do after he got that belt?
What was it?
He already announced he wants to retire.
Yeah.
The press conference right after, he said he wants to retire.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm getting at, and I know people talk about me saying conspiracy theories, but here we go again.
Wait till you hear the listener emails.
But just picture it. He goes back to WWE and retires out of there.
Oof.
Because he left WWE and then went to AEW.
Right. I mean, I could see him going out as world champion. I really could. And you know what? I don't think anybody would be upset. Like I said last week, if Bryan hung up his boots, the man has nothing else to prove.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. He's given his body so much to us, so much for the fans, so much for his family. Let him be a family man, be a dad. and go into the Hall of Fame and enjoy retirement.
He definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. Yes, by far. Where Swerve goes from here, I'm sure he'll go after the world title again. Maybe have a match with Adam Page. I mean, who knows from here? He could easily get that world title back.
Oh
easily. Yeah. So, but that was All In. You guys want to give a grade on it?
I give it an A-.
A-? Okay.
I'll go with a B.
Okay. I'll give it a B+. Let's go with that. Go in the middle.
I feel like the substitute teacher freaking giving it an A-. Everybody gives it a lower grade. Jeez, guys.
Hey, that's all right. This was a decent pay-per-view for AEW. It really was. Yeah. So, one thing I do want to point out, and I probably should have done it at the beginning of the podcast, but I didn't. The passing of Psycho Sid. We here at WPOV want to say rest in peace to Psycho Sid. Prayers out to him and to his family and everybody around him. Cancer sucks. Let's just say that.
Yep.
We lost a good one. So
I used to love watching him wrestle when I was a kid. So rest in peace.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we're going to go into the Facebook posts that we had last week. We're going into it this week.
Oh, I have the final scores for this pay-per-view.
Oh, here we go.
Perfect.
What do we got?
We'll start out with, who is your women's quote-unquote AEW only Mount Rushmore? I think we've said this a couple weeks ago, but if we want to real quick or not, we'll just go ahead and go to who wrote a comment. Rashad R. Parchment. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. He or she said Britt Baker, Jade Cargill, Thunder Rosa, and Chris Statlander. I'm not upset with that.
No, that sounds right.
Yeah. Sean Robinson said Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter, Athena, and I have to say Willow has made her way on there, but it is a young company, so that list will change. It's not really a bad list. I don't know about Athena.
I was just about to say we haven't really seen much. She's seen more in ROH.
Yeah. Michael Turo said Britt, Sheeta, Hayter, and Saraya. That's not a bad one either. Kurt Walter said Sheeta, Riho, Sky Blue, and Deonna Purrazzo / Ty Mello. There's 4.
Well,
you can't do 5. You got to do 4.
No.
Yeah. We didn't take it 4.5. You can
Make
have
a choice.
4.5.
No. Abe Lincoln's not split in half, buddy. Sorry.
Hey, wait. You can have one side of the face is one person, the other side of the face is the other person.
There you go.
That'll help.
Luke Adams says 4 Sarayas, please. Wow. Okay.
Damn.
A big Saraya fan there.
All right.
He's got her posters all over his wall.
God dang. Let's see. Steve Johnson says, I'm not even going to read that. Sorry. That's not what we were asking. Yeah, that's about it for that one. All right. Next post we have from one of our biggest fans, Josh Sanders, and he has been asking me to have this on for a couple weeks now, and I'm sorry, we have stuff to do, but here we go. Who has the best entrance in WWE right now? Guys, who's your picks?
How many picks do we get?
Just one. Who has the best entrance?
Guys, what's your picks?
Or your well, you and Elio.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
One that gets you actually pumped up. Don't get me wrong. Jey Uso.
Okay. All right. Elio, who's your pick?
I'm gonna go with the White Six. I mean, their entrance when they come out.
Yes.
Yes. You just stand there with a frozen size on the screen.
Right. Yeah. I'm right there with Elio. I gotta go Wyatt 6. Just as of go ahead.
I'll agree.
Yeah. Just as right now, though, it's like every time those guys come out, it's like I'm glued. My eyes are glued to that TV. Like, what are they doing? What's going on? The smoke, Bray's old music. I mean, it fits them. It's a perfect song. Yep. They come out creepy as hell. It's like the best entrance right now, without a doubt. Josh Sanders commented on it and said, I'd say Jey Uso. He's got the crowd involved in so many ways with his entrance. It's a sing-along. It's a dance-along and the Firefly. Well, There you go. I'm not upset by that, though. Jay's got a really good entrance right now. Really does.
There's another one that could be a possibility, and it's getting so much pop, is Randy Orton.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Randy Orton, the whole crowd is singing his theme music till the very end, and he even spoke about it last time he was on the mic. I believe it was on SmackDown. No, excuse me, on Raw. Raw, he's like, he literally thanked the audience for singing his music from when he comes out to when it stops.
Yeah,
that was on Monday.
True that. Okay, I'm going to call out everybody who else commented on it besides Josh. You all need to read the post. Okay, I'm just saying this right now.
Reggie.
Well, okay, but I take that back. Besides Darren Bon Giovanni said Cody Rhodes. Okay, that's one right now. The rest of them, no, you guys don't. Put Motorhead for Triple H.
Okay.
The NWO. We said right now. They're not wrestling right now. Okay. Triple H WrestleMania through WrestleMania 20 to 2015 versus Sting.
Guys, listen to the question. Read the question.
Yeah. And then Josh commented back on this person. I'm not sure how to spell their name or say it, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. Josh goes, no, not from the past, talking about right now. And then the response was, nah. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, never mind. Somebody put the Brood. Kendrick Smith put the Brood.
If the question was asking best entrance of all time, that was my pick.
Exactly. Yeah. Entrance of all time, not right now, brother. There you go.
Okay, so if it was entrance of all time, there's unmistakably The Undertaker.
That's true, too.
Unmistakably, it's got to be The Undertaker. Because once you hear that boom, everybody goes freaking fanatic.
Or Stone Cold.
Oh, Stone Cold, the glass shattering.
Yes. And our last post from Facebook. Who do you think should join the Terror Twins? Guys, who do you think?
For me, it just for not permanently, but just to help them in their feud against Liv and Dominic, I'd pick Ray.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Ray Mysterio.
Oh, Ray. Okay. The Terror Twins actually helped Ray on Raw.
They did.
Ray was getting his butt stomped, and the Terror Twins came out. So who's not to say that they might help each other out, LWO and the Terror Twins?
Mm-hmm.
Figure it that way. Because the Terror Twins have Selena Vega. I mean, not the Terror Twins. LWO has Selena Vega.
Yeah.
And Selena Vega is right now, she's on the injured list.
That's true. Now, for my pick, I know this is not going to happen, but what I would love to see is the House of Black.
Oh, I totally agree with you.
Terror Twins. Hey, I know they're signed with AEW. I know they have for long-term contract, but think of it this way: Buddy Murphy going back with his wife.
Well, Buddy Murphy did comment.
He did.
He freaking put a Instagram post. Well, he's like, hey, Tony Khan, I need to help somebody out, something of the sort.
Right.
He's like, I'll be back.
Right. And that would just be so fitting because you would have Rhea and Liv, and then 4-on-4 with the rest of them. Judgment Day, and then this Terror Twins plus House of Black. It won't fucking happen. I know it won't. So don't comment next week and say, Clay is fucking stupid. House of Black's going to AEW. Shut up. I know they're in AEW. All right? I'm just trying to think.
Think outside the box.
Fantasy.
People.
Yes.
Think outside the box. Stop staying in the box.
Exactly. So I'm going with House of Black. There you go. All right. Now to the comments. Jesse Martinez said Braun Strowman. Okay, I can kind of see it.
It kind of pops.
Okay.
Yeah. And then a bunch of people is like piss me off when they say, then would they be Terror triplets? Like, bro, like seriously? Well,
Terror twins consist of Rhea and Damien.
Right.
That's it.
Well, twins means two. Like, I'm not gonna read whoever all put that, but it's like, come on. I know what fucking twins means. Come on,
right?
This drives me nuts. Josh Sanders said, WPOV, y'all set yourselves up for this one. Twins mean two. Shut up, Josh. But the pick to join them to answer the question, I feel like would be Jey Uso. WWE needs to use him some ways. Feels like he's kind of getting lost in the shuffle. I do kind of agree with Josh there. Because
I agree.
Let's be honest. Jay has the whole crowd going to him, the whole pop, and I feel like WWE is not giving him the full potential that he deserves right now. I mean, until he gets with the bloodline, he's kind of just stuck in the shuffle. And I will agree with that part.
I'm agreeing with you on that. And the reason I'm also agreeing with you on that, what his dad Rikishi has been stating, like on multiple occasions, that he's getting tired of them not doing Jay justice on his character.
I heard about that.
They're keeping his character stagnant right now, and they could do so much with the creativity side on it, that he's figuring that either Jay takes time off or then he goes over to AEW. And this is coming from his dad.
And that is saying a lot because Rikishi was in TNA for a little bit.
Yep.
It was a long time ago, and that's saying a lot. So I guess we'll see. Hopefully they figure out with Jay.
I'm figuring Jay's going to be hooking up with Rhea. I'm already figuring that because when they had the press conference was it last weekend? They had the press conference. Rhea said yeet. She's now starting to say yeet a lot.
Right. Yeah.
And they asked her if she had the number for Jay or if Jay got in contact with her, and she did a small yeet. Come on, people.
I saw that.
It's in the works right now, so
we'll see. Yeah.
Yep.
Bob Eddy said, I heard CM Punk is doing stuff with them.
What?
What stuff?
I don't know.
Right now it's him. It's him and the Scottish Warrior.
Yeah,
right.
On a strap match. That's what their storyline is.
And another person underneath put Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I don't see that. I really don't.
Drew McIntyre is only in it for himself.
That's true. CT Harrison said, nobody, stay a dominant duo of destruction. I wouldn't be upset by that. I really wouldn't.
Yeah.
Again, well, twins means two, not three. It's like, people, don't start with me today. I'm not in the mood.
Clay's not having it, okay?
No, I'm not even going to read your names. A bunch of people at Jey Uso. Okay. Michael Sherrill said Vincent Kennedy McMahon would have called them Tower Twins. Okay. That wasn't the question.
Right.
I'm trying to find one more to end it on a good note. I really am. But this is hard. I'm not. Okay, that's it. That's it for that one. I'm done. You guys know kind of the concept of what's going on here. So we'll just go right into listener emails.
Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go.
Joe Taylor Ward 33 from Cincinnati says, hey guys, looks like after this weekend, AEW did drop the ball on Swerve. I wouldn't say they dropped the ball on him.
Nope.
No, I mean, I feel like that was a moment for Bryan Danielson. I feel like Swerve is one of them that said, hey, I want to do this for Bryan. Have him go out on top. So I wouldn't say they're dropping the ball with him.
I think they did justice. Like if Bryan Daniels wanted to retire, I think they did it justice for this last match for him. Because
absolutely.
Going to WWE side, when it was Stone Cold Steve Austin's last match, he did it with The Rock, and it was phenomenal. So I see Strickland doing Brian Daniels justice on this.
Yeah.
It was a good match. Honestly, it was a great match. So
absolutely,
it did it justice.
Yes. Sam Kingston from Ohio says, "Hey guys, this message is for Chris. Yes, your conspiracy theories do indeed suck."
Oh,
really? Give me a conspiracy theory conspiracy theory that's worth you. Tell me one. Because I don't hear you bringing one. If you got one, bring it. Let me listen to it, and then I'll tell you if it's worth your while.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dan Frank 11 from Scottsdale, Arizona. Hey, POV, my question is, do you guys have any stories about Sid? Rest in peace. To me, like when Psycho Sid Vicious was wrestling, main time, I was younger. So most of the time I did see him on highlights. And what I do remember him was his matches in WCW, mainly being world champion, dominating everybody, and being this monster of a man and a great wrestler. So that I don't have too many, honestly, stories of him. I just remember him as a great world champion in WCW also in WWE.
I just remember him as a short-lived member of the Four Horsemen, and mainly as a run in WWF as Sid Justice. I remember when he debuted there in the WWF, it was like 91, 92, and pretty much that's it. And all his Psycho Sid incarnation, and all the matches he had as world champion. Yep. And also Skyscrapers, one half of the Skyscrapers with Danny Spivey and Mark Callis.
Yep.
That's right. Chris, you got any?
Just remember his entrance when he would come in, everybody was just like stunned by him, and like just his eyes just they saw through you. So even when you're watching just him on TV, you're like, holy shit.
So this is around 2013, 2014. I created that's when I started doing like videos and posters. I created one for Sid.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, I took like his Titantron and I put the theme from Psycho over it, and I just experimented because that one was a little bit different than how I usually do them. I usually use music, but I did something a little different with this one.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll put that up on the page.
You should. That's awesome, brother.
I found it on my YouTube channel.
That's awesome. Well, rest in peace to the great Psycho Sid.
Yep.
Farnham from Kunal said, "Hey guys, do you see Xavier Woods finally turning heel? And do you think it will work? Obviously, they will be a feud with Kofi, but then what? Thanks, guys."
Yes.
I think those seeds are planting at the moment.
Yes.
You can see the confliction on Raw of Kofi and Xavier.
Especially in the match last week where he's reaching out for Kofi to tag, and Kofi tags Augustine instead of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think
that look that he gave, man, you already knew that he's already got it in the back of his head.
Right. And I honestly think it's due time. I mean, we've said this for almost years now that Woods would be a great, would be a great heel. I really do. And I think it would work just for him to be this. And he doesn't even need a manager. He can talk on the mic. We're real good. And I think it would work well for him, work wonders. Me personally, I think he should have been heel at King when he was King of the Ring. But, that's just me. But yeah, I think it would work. Jumpin' Jack from the UK said, "Hey guys, my question is, do you think Tony Storm should go back to WWE? If so, under Triple H, you think he can make her a star?"
I think so.
I think he could.
Well, she started off in WWE.
She did.
She started off in WWE.
She's the one that left. No, she's the one that left.
Yeah, she left, but she started off in WWE, but they didn't do anything with her character.
Nope.
Now, what they see how she's accomplished in AEW, if she came back to WWE, Triple H can actually mold her character base and make her a champion because she was a champion in AEW. So she's got credibility now.
Yeah, that's true. I think, and if honestly, anybody from the past, I think WWE could make them a star. to their potential, especially with this character that Tony's got. I think could work real well for her. So I guess we'll just see if she ever does come back, how they would handle that.
Yeah.
Next, Ernie Reyes from San Antonio said, "Hey guys, thanks for responding to my email. I didn't mean to get Tony Diaz emotional, or was he? Anyways, love you guys." Which one was he? Was
he was the one that was getting bullied in school.
Oh, I was thinking that was right.
Yeah.
No, brother. I mean, you didn't. I don't think made him emotional. We were just defending you, and I'm glad that we want you to be a wrestling fan. Want you to be you, bro. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
So glad that you got the response, and hopefully it made your day well. So there you go. Next is Nicholas Kessler from Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, Wrestling POV. With Bryan Danielson winning the AEW championship, it obviously looks like it's going to be him versus Christian Cage, further proving you guys right. AEW really does mean all elderly wrestling. Way to push other talent. Thoughts? I mean, sure.
What are they going to have, a walker match?
I mean, it possibly could be.
The get off my lawn match?
The get off my lawn match. Oh, sure. I mean, to an extent, I get where he's saying. It's like older guys are winning titles and stuff like that. They're not pushing the top younger talent, as they started out as a company, said that they were going to do.
But, well, hold on a second. Okay, so a veteran wrestler wins the title, and so now you got a little strife because he beat a younger wrestler than the veteran. Come on, he's showing that he's still got it. So you got to give that veteran wrestler credit for freaking keeping up with the young guy and being able to beat him. A lot of these veteran wrestlers can't compete against these younger generation wrestlers because of how can I put it? The performance that they can do now. It's a lot different. Yeah, the youth. Exactly. But Bryan Daniels was able to keep up, and he actually won. He defeated Swerve Strickland. So you got to give him credit where credit is due, and especially with the injuries that he's had.
True that.
I mean, this guy was forced to retire, and then he gets a chance to come back.
Yeah. So if you get a chance to come back after an injury, aren't you going to go all in?
Literally.
That's my question to you. Aren't you going to go all in and give it all you got before you can't do it anymore? You're going to do it.
Yeah. Timmy Lear from London. Hey, guys, love the show. You definitely have to come to London and do a show. I have a question. Where does Wyatt Six goes after they are done with American Made? I think it would be a great idea to go after Final Testament or the New Judgment Day. What do you guys think? P.S. Chris, please no conspiracy theories, LOL.
You know what? Let me give you my conspiracy. I think they would go after Judgment Day, the New Judgment Day.
I would love that. Honestly, I really would. Going to the London question, bro, if you buy us tickets, we will definitely do a show there. I'm just saying. That's how we roll.
I'm down to have a pint with you, bro. I'm down to have a pint.
Yes, I would love it. But just like Chris said, I mean, if you put the New Judgment Day against the Wyatt Six, I think it would work wonders for both teams. Honestly, here, I would love it. I feel like, okay, with the Wyatt Six and American Made after Raw, this should be the end of it. Like, Wyatt Six has dominated this team. American Made needs to go on their own separate ways and do their own thing. And I agree. Just go after the Judgment Day at this point, or the New Judgment Day, when they're even done with. Well, I mean, not even that. Like, they could still be against the Terror Twins and then fuck shit up with that, with the Wyatt Six and have that rivalry going. So, in a way,
Wyatt Six with the Terror Twins?
Well, not really with them, but I'm saying, like, if Rhea and Damien's they're getting their ass kicked, and then all of a sudden the lights go out, and then
that would be the perfect. That would be the perfect.
And the Wyatt Six would help them.
Oh, hell yeah!
They don't have to be.
I would love to see that.
Priest and Rhea, they can just be to the side, I guess. So I would be down.
Well, knowing Priest and Rhea, they're not going to be on the sidelines.
No,
they'll flip out. They'll flip out, but once they see the Wyatt Six helping them out, they're going to get involved and then help out each other. And then you're going to see Uncle Howdy look at him like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I guess we shall see that. Stacy J from North Carolina says, hey guys, question. Why doesn't Tony Diaz play the 5-second shuffle game? And can you give an updated score? Well, Tony has to press the button. I mean, if he were to play the game, he would see the answer from his phone, so he technically can't play. I mean, I would like him to, just to see how good he would do, because he never has, but he would just
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
How would one of us see his phone, though? You know what I'm saying?
No. He has somebody over there push the buttons while he tries to guess. He just can't look at his phone.
Mimi.
Right? There we go.
Yup him.
Elliot,
what do you think about it, fans? Would that be perfect if somebody pushes the buttons for Tony and he has to guess the music too as well?
I would like that.
Comment on it.
Yes. Do you have an updated score, Elio?
I believe it's 7. Because it says 7-6 because I won it back last week.
That you're up 7-6?
Yeah, 7-6.
I got to change that. I mean,
yeah.
All right. Next question.
You can sigh on Clayton.
I love that. Love Moxley 23 from Cali. Oh wait, is this Elio's girl?
Which one?
Love Moxley 23 from Cali, or is this a different one?
I think it's a different one.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I think the one that's in love with him is from San Diego.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, my bad.
His baby mama.
There you go. Hey guys, love the show. I'm always laughing. My question is, can you give a legitimate point about why you guys don't like Joe Hendry? He's definitely the future of pro wrestling.
Hold on a second. I actually said I'm starting to like Joe Hendry. The other guys, for some reason or other, do not like Joe Hendry yet.
I don't think either of us said. I don't think either of us said we like him. We just don't get the hype.
What, you don't believe in Joe Henry?
No.
Come on.
No.
Here's my.
No, I will not. Here is my reason. I will not. No. Joe Hendry to me is nothing more than a Scottish Elias. I'm just saying.
The Scottish Elias.
Bring Elias back. Put them in a program.
Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, a Scottish Elias. Dude, it's almost the same gimmick as what Elias was doing back when he was in WWE. Damn near close. Had the same concert, same everything. He has this great entrance. I will give him that. But that face, that look is just annoying. And I just personally, I don't like it. That's where I'm at with Joe Hendry. The way he came in to WWE from TNA, and now all of a sudden he's getting an NXT championship match just because he's just as popular. Come on, guys.
You got to believe, bro.
No, I will not.
Well, at least he's not like the angry Scotsman.
Do what?
At least he's not like the angry Scotsman. I need some Erin brew.
Chris is going to be funny.
Hey, Chris is going to make it his mission to turn you into a Joe Hendry fan.
See,
have you noticed on our messenger page? I keep putting Joe Hendry fucking pops.
Yes,
and now that I got your messenger, I'm gonna put that like again and again and again. He's gonna have Joe Hendry on the brain.
But Clint, what you said, bring Elias back in, have him feud with Joe Hendry. They've been having it on. They've been having it. I think in. I don't know if it was TNA or something, but they saw a video where they were doing Elias and Joe Hendry.
Exactly.
That would, you know what? I would love to see that match where one singing up on the platform and the other one singing in the ring, trying to compete against each other, and then they just start going at it, and then there's a pay-per-view match right there in itself.
There you go.
I would too. I'd like it.
And then you would believe in Joe Hendry.
Nah. I'd still walk with Elias. Let me just tell you.
Wait. Is it Elias or is it his brother?
Oh, it's got to be Elias.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because he did the guitar gimmick and the concerts, and Yeah. But here's also the thing on this show. You guys have turned me into somewhat of a Thea Hale fan. Remember, at times I never said I like Thea Hale. You guys are still trying to catch me on to Wendy Chu. I'm sorry. That's her new character is turning that way. So it's like maybe eventually it'll be Joe Hendry, but I think it'd be a long time before that. So we'll just see. I don't know. I'm not the biggest hater on him. I just don't. I don't know.
He just doesn't like it when he does that little turn.
No, it's fucking, it's weird. It's weird to me. It just is. And our last question for today, Jonathan Welch from Kentucky. Question: do you think AEW is scared to push the House of Black? I wouldn't say they're scared to do it. I just don't think they know how to do it. I think is the better question.
What would they be scared of? Why would they be scared to push House of Black? I don't see it.
I don't really understand it either. Yeah. It's just this group is so good. To me, they haven't gotten that big of a push, and I think AEW just truly does not know what to do with this group. Like they've had them with the trios belts. They've had them with did they win the tag titles at one point, or was it just trios? Maybe it was just the trios.
Yeah, I think it was just the trios I've seen.
Yeah, but they could do honestly so much with this group. Have so much of a fan base with it, but I don't think they know how to. I don't think they're scared. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They don't know how to do it.
Well, figure it this way. They could actually have House of Black have a singles title and a tag team title with all three.
Ooh, okay.
Think of it that way. That would actually push them real good. That's the way I can see it happening.
Okay. I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, they could always get they could always get
exactly.
They could always get that trios championship back and have Julia Hart have
them start a faction run with that, and then just keep going forward with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What happened to her?
Right?
Is she hurt? I don't know. I just never found out what happened to her because she was TBS champion for a while, and then she lost it to Chris, and then you never really saw her again.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what happened to her. But yeah, that's it for listener emails. Thank you all for the emails. They were fantastic, funny. If anybody else wants to email all of us, please do so because we love the content. Love talking about conspiracy theories and telling Chris to stop, which I don't think he ever will.
Hey, you got your own conspiracy theories too.
There you go. Let's take a break, fellas, shall we? All right, let's do that. You guys know where to find us, and let's take a break. And when we come back, we'll talk about This Week in Wrestling. We'll talk about Bash in Berlin and our No Mercy predictions. You don't want to miss out.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, also known as the Queen, and listen to Wrestling POV podcast and always do it with Flair. Woo!
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
What's up, wrestling fans? It is yours truly, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to Wrestling POV Podcast with the man, Tony Diaz.
All right, we're back, and you can find Wrestling POV every Friday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Pandora, and Amazon Music. And now, Clay, it's time to get to This Week in Wrestling.
All right, let's go ahead and start into it. Where do you guys want to start? You guys want to start with SmackDown, AEW, Raw, NXT? Where do you want to go?
So for SmackDown, really, all I have is the Santos and LA Knight and the Bloodline Street Profits.
Good matches. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I had the same thing. Here's my thing, and it sounds ridiculous to me, but making Jacob Fatu give up the title for Tonga Loa, what the fuck?
Yeah, what was that? I didn't understand that.
I didn't like that.
I understand that Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga are a tag team, and so be it whatsoever, but Jacob Fatu carried that fucking tag team to get the tag straps in the first place.
Because technically, he's listed as a champion. It's not Tonga Loa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, why would you give it to him? That's like already trying to give him the belt to the $1 million man.
Tonga Loa didn't do anything to earn that freaking tag team title belt. He did not do squat.
No. But I have the same as Elio. That's all I really have for SmackDown. But next, we'll jump into AEW. I had a couple things. Guys, it's scary how much Tommy Billington looks and wrestles just like his uncle, the Dynamite Kid.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this mirror image. It's like it's Tommy Billington and the Dynamite Kid. It's like the wrestling style, the looks, everything. It's fucking scary.
When I posted the results from All In on the Facebook page, I went and looked up a picture of Tommy Billington. I'm like, that looks just like Dynamite Kid.
I know. I mean, it looked like he fell right off his uncle's ass. Like, legit. I'm like, good Lord. This is crazy. And my other thing with Dynamite, and really there hasn't been not much going on Dynamite in this one per se, but why do these matches, specifically saying Claudio versus Okada, why do they always have to end in draws? I mean, seriously. You have a good fucking match going, and then the time limit. Oh, wait, this match is a draw. No, fuck that. That's just watching the NFL.
So that's why it went 20 minutes even then.
Yes.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's like watching an NFL game, and then, they tied. No, fuck that. They don't watch them for a fucking tie. Give me a break. I just shouldn't even go that way. No, there needs to be a winner and a loser.
Yep.
No fucking draws. It just drives me nuts. And AEW is the only one that does that.
You know what they're doing, right? It's literally a participation trophy.
Yeah. That's true.
That's what I consider it. When it's a draw like that, you're supposed to have a winner and a loser. But hey, both of you didn't lose, you didn't win. It's a draw. Come on,
right? With NXT, the only thing I had was Joe Coffey versus Javon Evans.
Yep.
Good match. Javon Evans losing to Joe Coffey was a surprise to me. Mm-hmm. And that's about the only thing I had for NXT. Shows how much these three shows acted this week. And last, but certainly not least, Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw had so much good.
Oh, my God. A lot good happened on this show.
Yeah.
Really did. LWO versus Judgment Day. Mm-hmm. That segment before was good. The match itself was really good. Judgment Day getting the win. Doesn't surprise me at all here. This rivalry is looking to pick up again. And I honestly love it when Rey and Dom Mysterio go at it.
I was reading about a possible hair versus mask match between them.
To be just like him and Eddie for mask versus hair.
Dominic was on another show and he was asked about that. It's like, the only way he would agree is if Rey bowed down, and unmasked and gave Dominic his mask so he could be declared the best Mysterio.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Dom's playing that part so well, though, man. He really is. Good God. This kid was born to be a heel. Come on. He's doing so good. I love it.
As soon as he gets ready to talk, that crowd just starts booing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's killing it. He really is.
He just cusses them in Spanish. That's what makes me laugh.
Right.
When he just goes totally off in Spanish and starts cussing at him.
Right. Another thing I had, Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed. This was awesome.
Even for a no contest, I don't care.
Yes. Now, there's a difference between a no contest like that in WWE than a fucking tie in AEW.
Yep.
These guys went out to the parking lot. Bronson Reed tsunami Braun on a car. And it was like, wow, this is so cool.
Yep.
Love it. Loved it.
I didn't expect that from Big Bronson Reed to get up like that after freaking Strowman threw him on two different cars, man.
I didn't either.
I did not expect that. And then he slammed on the freaking concrete and then still got up and then freaking put Strowman on top of that car and then freaking tsunami'd him. I tripped out on that.
Yes. But good match there. It was great. And last, but certainly not least, in my Raw notes, Uncle Howdy versus Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm.
Man. A good match. Got me emotional a couple different times because of Uncle Howdy doing stuff that Bray did. Yep. I will always repeat that. It's just like, man, you just see remembrance. And I told my wife as we were watching, I said, Bo is just a skinny Bray. Like he does the moves like just like Bray did. The whole where he goes to the rope and goes like backwards like that. Then even the tribute to Brody Lee is that It's just like, man, dude, you gotta quit. You're making me cry almost every week on Raw. It's like, God dang it. But Chad Gable took that Sister Abigail like a fucking champ. And I respect the hell out of that for him.
Yep.
So again, Uncle Howdy had his first match ending Raw like that. You couldn't do no better, honestly. And like I said before, this whole thing with American Made, okay, you've do something else with the White Six. I guess we'll see from here. That's all I have for Raw, though. You guys got anything to add?
They better be expecting somebody coming again, another person coming to the Wyatt Six. I've been seeing videos across the board.
Yeah.
I've been seeing videos across the board, and especially somebody's wearing pigtails and a mask.
And earlier today, I was on TikTok. As soon as I opened the TikTok app, first video I saw was a compilation of Alexa Bliss's most savage moments on the mic.
Yep,
man.
Yeah, so I'm like, wow.
She's got to be part of it. I'm telling you, she does.
The one video I saw was her in the pigtails, but it shows Twisted Bliss, and then it goes into her being evil Alexa Bliss, and then next thing you know, it's got her with her pigtails, but a face mask covering her face, but it says "No Mercy" on it.
Is that the video that you?
And he keeps saying "No mercy, no mercy, no mercy."
Is that the video you put in the box in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
sure.
That's the one I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's due time. All honestly, I think it is.
Alexa, come back! Come on,
please.
We're waiting for you.
But that is your This Week in Wrestling. See what happens next week, and let's go ahead and jump right into our predictions for Bash of Berlin. Elio, this is where I'm going to give you the reins of it. And do you have the card?
I'm just pulling up the cards for Bash in Berlin.
Okay. And as we're waiting on that, yeah. So we're excited for it.
So here we go. I've got the card in front of me.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to give another conspiracy theory.
Go ahead. You might as well.
What do you got?
What do you got?
No, I'm just trying to freak all the fans out. No, not another one.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, all
right. So I'm going bottom to top. We have the Unholy for the Women's Tag Team Championships. The Unholy Union versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
Who's it on? Me.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Unholy Union on this one to retain.
Okay. Chris.
Oh, you're talking about Alba Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Isla Dawn.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hard one with me. But I'm thinking Unholy Union.
Okay.
And they just won these at the last preview, I believe. So they're going to take it off of them this soon. So I'm going to go the Unholy Union.
Okay. Next match.
Next one, we have the strap match: CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Tom, Chris.
Ooh, another tough one, Chris.
Oh, Chris. I thought he said you.
No, I said
my bad.
Yeah, you're
good. I'm gonna give it to CM Punk.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with CM Punk as well. But
yeah, for me, honestly, it's got to be CM Punk. Honestly, because reason being, Drew got the win at SummerSlam. You can't bury Punk. Yeah, in this rivalry. So he's got to get this strap match. So I'm going with CM Punk.
I see him being vindicated and getting that dang bracelet back.
Right.
True. Yeah, of course, that thing's got to be involved. Without a doubt.
Yeah, that's the whole part of it.
Next up, we have a mixed tag team match: Terror Twins versus the Judgment Day. It's on me. I've got the Terror Twins.
Oh, okay. All right.
My turn?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to go for the Terror Twins. I really, really do. But I hate to say it, I'm going to go for Dom and Liv because I see Judgment Day 2.0 getting involved again.
Okay. That's not a bad choice. I'm very conflicted with this pick, honestly. I think I'm going to go Dom and Liv. I really do. Because of what Chris just said. I feel like Judgment Day is going to get involved some way, somehow with this and cost Rhea and Damian again. So I'm going to go Dom and Liv.
The only way I kind of see the Terror Twins coming out of this on top, if they got an ace up their sleeve and have somebody waiting in the back, and when Judgment Day comes out and starts messing on them, like we said, they help the LWO out.
See,
what
remember,
about the LWO helping them out?
And
that's the only.
Remember, they the match. They don't have to win by pinfall. They can it can be on a disqualification.
True. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm still sticking with my gut. I'll go ahead and stay. I'm not trying to overthink.
Wait. How Tony goes, ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, right.
Next match for the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens.
Oof.
I'm going to go Cody Rhodes to retain.
I went Cody Rhodes.
Okay. Chris?
Dealing with Cody's run right now, I'm going to go for Cody. I mean, Kevin, he didn't want to take it in the beginning. He even told him, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
But if you figure, I can't remember who called him out saying that he wanted the old KO to come out. And that's when he actually came out.
Oh, shit.
Who
I remember somebody saying it.
Yeah, one of the wrestlers was calling him out saying, where's the old KO? I want to face Tim. And then he did the pop-up power bomb on his ass.
I don't remember who it was. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I just can't remember who it was.
It wasn't Grayson Waller, was it?
Huh?
It wasn't Grayson Waller, was it?
Might have been. Or Theory. That was more Waller.
It might have been Theory.
Okay.
But dealing with that, and KO brought out the old himself, the old his old self.
Right.
Who's to say that Kevin Owens doesn't come out in the pay-per-view match, and then next thing you know, we might see a belt change. But I'm going to stick to my guns right now and say Cody Rhodes.
Okay. All right.
I'm just putting it out there. It's not a conspiracy. I'm just putting it out there.
And last match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther versus Randy Orton.
All right. Is it on Chris?
This one is on Clay. On Clay.
On me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Gunther on this. He just won the belt. He's in his homeland.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Gunther.
I'm going Randy.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going Randy because if he wins, he becomes second place for the most times.
But
he will be a 15-time champion.
I also see a stipulation here.
Okay.
If Orton wins the championship, he's transferred to Raw and Gunther is transferred to SmackDown. So they're doing an exchange, I guess.
Oh, okay. That'd be interesting too. I'm still going with Gunther.
I'm still going with Gunther. I mean, it's his homeland. And...
so 2-1 on this.
I mean, to be fair, we went opposite when you and I picked Dom and Liv, and Elio picked Judgment Day. Or not Judgment Day, Terror Twins.
See,
sorry,
2-1 there. I'm by myself at that one.
Yeah,
but what greater loss to lose your belt in your home country?
Yeah, well, that's the truth too. But we've also said on this show too, WWE's not that way with people coming into their hometown or their homeland and winning.
They were when Vince was doing. Remember, you always used to have someone lose in their hometown.
Mm-hmm. Like, for example, Bailey has never won in San Jose. I'm just saying. So, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Well, Bailey's Bailey.
Yeah, true. All right, that is your Bash at Berlin predictions. That will be Saturday, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock our time, or Elio and I's time. Chris's time be like 11. Right?
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of these afternoon pay-per-views? I kind of like them.
I like him, but here's my problem with him. I always fucking forget that it's at 1 o'clock.
I know.
Instead
That's
of like
the only thing.
the night, because I'm thinking like, oh, it'll be Saturday night. It'll be all right because I'm used to having a pay-per-view that night. And then all of a sudden, 3 o'clock comes around. Oh, fuck, it's the pay-per-view. And then you forget. Like, I like having it, but I'm not used to it yet, I guess, in a way.
The AEW pay-per-view that was on for London, you guys got it at what? At 1?
At 1, yeah.
Okay, so 1 was 11 my time, or was it 10?
No, it was 11.
I think it was 11. 11 my time. So I thought it was at 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, okay, good. I get to go in there and watch the pay-per-view. And then it's just the promo, the freaking screen just showing AEW all in. And I'm like, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, enjoying a breakfast, and like, it's not coming on. And then I realized it said 1 Eastern time. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I had to catch up on YouTube with the highlights, man.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I'm so used to it where you guys get it at 4 and I'll get it at 6 or at 7 or something like that, man.
Right. Oh man. But that was Bash of Berlin. Now we're gonna jump right into No Mercy. Elio, do you have the card?
NXT No Mercy. First match I have is for the NXT Women's Championship, Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker.
I'm definitely going Roxanne Perez here to retain.
Jada Parker.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I got Roxanne. Go ahead.
You got Roxanne too?
Yeah.
I don't know, but did you see the interview with Roxanne and Jada?
I did.
She smacked Roxanne off her chair, and then I'm wondering who was behind the camera. Who did they talk to? Because they were looking at somebody.
I did see that part.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
I was reading something about that. So it was either Julia or Stephanie Baker.
Ooh. Because I forgot both of them signed to NXT.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see. Who's next?
Next for the NXT Women's North American Championship, Kalani Jordan versus Wendy Chu.
Oh. Somebody else go.
I'm gonna go for Wendy Chu.
Okay.
She's been very, very vicious
Dark.
lately. Dark, demented, and it's just catching my attention. So,
right?
How she had the belt and the pillow when she whacked her.
Yeah. Okay. That's the other thing. At first, I thought, "Are you seriously falling down and knocked out because of a fucking pillow?" And then I saw that the belt was inside the pillow. I'm like, "Okay, makes more sense." Because I hit my kid with a pillow all the time. It doesn't get knocked out.
Well, I knew something was up with the pillow because when you saw Kalani, she was going through all the doors, the cupboards, everything, looking in the drawers, and like, "What are you looking for?" And then she just runs off. She just takes off.
Elio, who do you got?
You know what? I like this dark version of Wendy Chu. I have to go with Wendy Chu.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I'm conflicted with this because Kalani
just dark side.
Well, Kalani just won the belt. So
we have cookies.
And oatmeal raisin? No, oatmeal raisin.
Hey, we got double stuffed chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, oatmeal raisin's better. I'm just kidding. But here's my thing. Kalani Jordan just won the belt, sort of. She's doing good with this title. But I am going to the dark side, and I'm going to go Wendy Chu as well. This character of hers is working. I feel like she would do wonders with this North American Championship. And so, yeah, I'm going with Wendy Chu. I jumped on the choo-choo train for you, Elio.
There you go.
Yes.
Open your mind.
Oh, shit.
The next match for the NXT North American Championship, Oba Femi versus Tony D'Angelo.
Chris, this one's on you.
I'm going to say Tony D'Angelo.
Okay.
For the last time when D'Angelo came in the ring and just picked up Oba Femi and slammed him, I'm going for D'Angelo.
That right there sold you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Because if you could pick up that big ass MF and slam him, I mean, dude, I'll give you the my choice on that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna go Obafemi. Retain. The dominance of him. I'm sorry, I just can't see Tony D'Angelo winning yet.
I'm gonna have to go Clay. I'm going with Obafemi. I mean, guy's unstoppable. And in the past, every time we've gone against him, he's always ended up retaining the championship.
True.
I want you to figure it this way. My choice. Who does he have with him? Who walks in with him? His group.
Tony?
His crew.
Right.
His crew.
Tony, yeah.
So think of it this way. His crew distracts Obafemi, and then D'Angelo freaking gets him. That's the way I'm seeing it. That's why I'm calling it for him.
It could be a possibility.
It's sneak attack. While he's gonna be pulling a rabbit out of the hat. One thing, distracting you with the other.
Although I will never be sold on Luca Crucifino. I can't buy someone who ends every promo with their catchphrase being absolutely.
That is so stupid.
What?
That is so stupid.
I first saw when I first saw him on Level Up, and I heard that, I'm like, no.
No.
Now I can't buy you as legit now with that ending.
Right.
Okay, next match. The NXT Tag Team Championship. Chase U versus Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
Elio, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Chase U just won them back. I have to go with Chase U, and I can see Axiom and Nathan Frazier returning heel. After their last promo where they sounded like heels on the mic.
I would say that more and more they're sounding more like heels.
Yeah.
More than they are babyface. Like, I don't know. It's getting to that point. I'm with Elio. I'm going to go Chase U just for the same reasons.
Yep. Same here.
All right.
And next match, Wesley versus Zachary Wentz.
I'm going to go Wesley.
Yeah.
On this one.
I'm going to have to go Wesley as well.
That promo, I was expecting a lot better with them two, but did Wesley forget his lines during that? Because I felt like 4 times he said, "You're just not on my level. You're just not on my level." Like, okay, you said that already 3 or 4 times. Say something else.
Yeah, I kind of sounded like he forgot what he was going to say.
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, we get it. But, yeah.
And
Chris, who you got?
Wesley,
okay.
And in the main event for the NXT World Heavyweight Championship, Ethan Page versus Joe Hendry.
Oh, boy. Let me tell you guys something right now.
Come on, Clay. Come on.
Ethan Page better retain this title here. I'm just saying. I'm going Ethan Page. Reason being, this guy's first title match, you shouldn't win first at all. You're a TNA guy, which is fine, whatever, so be it. But there's no way Joe Hendry should be walking out with his NXT title right from the first match. Ethan Page is killing it right now in NXT. Reason why he jumped ship to AEW for this position. And I'll tell you what, if this is what you were expecting, you might as well have stayed in the back in AEW. You win the NXT title and then lose to Joe Hendry for it, and you're one of your first run as world champ.
Mm-hmm.
So Ethan Page, I'm booking to retain. Not saying that Joe Hendry would never win the NXT title. I'm just saying the first match. Come on.
I'm saying Ethan Page has to win the first match and then a rematch between them.
See, I wouldn't mind that. I'm just saying the first match is like, no.
Maybe Elias comes out.
There you go. See? Now you understand where I'm coming from. What you got, Chris?
You already know me. I'm going to go for Joe Hendry.
You're going, Joe. Oh, my God. You are believing hardcore, brother.
No. Wow. I'm playing devil's advocate on this one. I want to see Joe Hendry win, even though Ethan Page is doing a good run. But if you consider it this way, how Ethan Page is saying, well, you don't belong here, go back to TNA. And next thing you know, Joe Hendry freaking beats him for the title. And then that causes a rematch between them.
True.
And then next thing you know, you see Elias come out.
That would be interesting. But in all seriousness, though, I can see Elias going more into TNA and having a run with Joe Hendry than I could see in Elias back in WWE. He would probably be, I don't know who he'd be.
I'm sorry, but speaking about NXT, Kalani Jordan and Rosemary.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
like,
that was trippy.
When I saw that, I'm like, wait, Rosemary? What?
Yeah, I've never really heard of her. I hate to say it, but
she was I want to say she was teaming up with Taya Valkyrie in TNA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Su Yung was with that whole undead bride gimmick. And all that.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Well, there you have it, folks. That is your No Mercy predictions. These two pay-per-views are happening Saturday and Sunday. Saturday afternoon for Bash of Berlin. Sunday, was it night for NXT?
Yeah.
Better be.
In a regular time. Right.
So, I mean, we did 2 pay-per-views back-to-back in the afternoon. I'm like, I don't know.
Elio's going to kick his TV screen in if it's during the day.
Oh, I almost missed all it. I was like, wait a minute. I missed it. What's going on?
But then don't we have All Out next weekend, too?
We have All Out on September 7th.
God dang.
Man.
Why does AEW do that?
Give us a breather.
Right.
Check this. October 5th is Bad Blood. October 12th is Wrestle Dream.
Oh, my goodness. We got a lot to cover for you guys. We do. But, hey, listen here, folks. We have TikTok as well. We're on Facebook. Listen to us wherever you can find us on our podcast. Email us. We love hearing from you guys at, what is it, Wrestling POV1?
Wrestling POV1 at yahoo.com.
There you go. Give us the emails. Help us out, man. Get us to 1,000 followers.
Yeah, follow us on TikTok, wrestling.pov.pod.
Well, Elio said. With that being said, and we'll see you next week. Tony Diaz will be back with us. Should be anyway, getting back from his cruise. And we'll come up with great wrestling content for you guys. We love hearing from you. And let's cut it out of here. I don't know. I'm so anxious right now. With that being said, I am your host, the $50 man, Clay Cummings, along with the Dean,
Elio Canella,
and the Scorpion King. Where are you?
Did he? There
you are.
It froze for a second. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. And the Scorpio King,
Chris Peterson.
All right, everybody. Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out.